Here's a real quick walk around of the trailer. But I bought this from some guy off of Craigslist. These things are actually extremely common military surplus. And what this is I believe a 1,000-pound rated capacity trailer, but you know what? It has a 7,000-pound axle under it and a really heavy-duty channel iron frame. So, you know, when I made that video, I heard from a bunch of people that said they've put 2,000–3,000 pounds in these things and they take it like a champ. And just looking at these from a structural standpoint, I don't doubt for a second that they're capable of it. But like I said, they're designed to hold 1,000 pounds. So we have this thing. When I got it, it came with a big old tarp thing, which I no longer have. And it's got all these tie down points, which I think are really cool, because if you throw a tarp over something, you know, you can use these to actually tie the tarp down physically. The body of it is, I believe, 14 gauge steel. That doesn't sound like a lot, but it's actually very, very stiff. It's extremely rigid, and it's like infinitely heavier duty than any of the, you know, the box trailers, if you will, that are this general shape that I've seen that are built for the commercial market. As mentioned, 7,000-pound axle and some reflectors, couple more of these. The aftermarket things I made to turn the tailgate into a work surface. I think I could easily put 500 to 1,000 pounds on this thing and work on it. I don't doubt the trailer's capable of it. And then we got the tailgate coming up to the front of this thing. We got this really heavy-duty A-frame coupler on top of the channel iron frame. This thing is built insanely well. You can see here we got this thing. This is a surge brake setup, so it's automatic. There's no brake controller needed. You know, you stop and the momentum of the trailer keeps going forward, which pushes this back into this housing, which is what actually actuates the brakes. We have an aftermarket, you know, commercial civilian-ish jack that I added because the military, for whatever reason, didn't want to put these on here. I also went and built the spare tire mount, which you can see here. Really like how that turned out. Then we have a couple of these rings here, and I'm told the story with these is these are made for if it's tied down in like a C-130 or an aircraft or something. Really cool trailer, if you ask me. I've always been kind of a history buff, so this really tickles my pickle. And then there's these things. There's the handbrake on each side, basically a parking brake. You know, we just lift these up and push them down to engage, and this will keep the trailer from rolling when it's parked as is, so you don't even have to chalk them. And in fact, I'm going to leave those unlocked for tomorrow, because otherwise I'll forget to release them. So we have that. We have a pintle hitch setup on the front of this thing, and I think that's about it. I really like these trailers. Like I said, I'm a total history nerd, and so that appeals to me. And they're just plain and simple a really stout, really well-made trailer. Thick sheet metal, channel iron frame, 7,000-pound axle. You can buy them for like $1,000. What's not to love? So, yeah, really pleased with this thing.